So anybody heard of this guy, Tim Exile? Couple. All right. So Tim Exile, he's a unique character. He definitely makes some very unique sounding instruments and vocal processing, stuff like that. But we created another one. First we had, I think it was the mouth, the finger, and now we have flesh. So don't know what the next one's going to be, but I'm sure it will be interesting, probably like the toe or something like that. But this is a great one. It's more of like a live performance tool, but I find myself doing a lot of sampling with this as well. But the idea is I can drop in a drum loop, for example. So I have all these different sample slots here, and each sample slot is holding a different drum loop. But what's cool with this is that drum loop will actually drive and generate polyphonic, monophonic subs and effects as well, all from that drum loop. So there's different engines, even with the drums, for example. Kind of the original one. Now let's add a monophonic synth. Let's drop it an octave. Let's add some polyphonics. Sub. Can add some effects as well, which is pretty cool. But what's a lot of fun though with this is, again, you're not really sure what you're going to drop, what you drop in there, what's going to come out of it. It's honestly pretty random with the musical side of things that come out of it. There's a lot of different snapshots that I have. Can play it melodically. So it's a lot of cool stuff that you can get out of it. And what's fun too is that I can actually output each individual sound to a different channel inside of Ableton Logic or Machine, for example. So if you want to just sample just the bass line from it or the bass and the melody, you can just easily route that into your DAW and then have it as audio, chop it up. You can even then take that, put it into form, or even just take what you created, put that back into Flesh, and then get something completely different out of it. Just doing some really cool resampling with it. But in a live performance setting, you could have, if you have an Ableton session, for example, you could have Flesh on one channel with a bunch of different drum sounds and just create some really cool rhythmic textures out of it against the kind of that randomness factor from it, which is a lot of fun.